Yeah, you see there's a ferry boat. They had to rebuild this dock here. In fact, they're still working on one on the far side. But they rebuilt the pier. They had to work on the support base, the stone wall, the pedestal. But the statue itself held up very well for a couple of reasons. You know, her exterior, she's made of copper. This copper coming from Norway.
I figured you were.
It's only like an eighth of an inch thick. If you hold two pennies together between your thumb and forefinger, you got the thickness of the statue right there. And of course, you know, the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France, designed by Gustave Eiffel. You know, that same engineer, he designed the interior support structure for the Statue of Liberty, Gustave Eiffel. So yeah, she held up very well. Pretty much came away unscathed. That's
There's an elaborate
Yeah, I mentioned the statue. She's made of copper. After years of exposure to the elements, she's oxidized. She's turned green. They left her this way. You know, it acts as a protective coating. It also took about 30 years for her to fully turn green. And by the way, about 2 weeks ago, she turned 127 years. She was officially unveiled on October the 28th in 1886. And by the way, that's why they reopened Ellis Island on October 28th to help celebrate the statue's 127th birthday. But if you look at the statue, she cradles that tablet in her left arm, her left hand. You know, inscribed across the face of the tablet, July 4th, 1776.
¿Cómo dices?
The Declaration of our Independence.
A Diana le parece pequeña.
In her right hand, she carries the torch of freedom, not the original torch. The old torch was taken down in 1984. Really in preparation for her 100th birthday in 1986. They had a huge 100th birthday bash for her. I don't know if you remember, they gave her a bit of a facelift. There was scaffolding surrounding her for a couple of years. But hey, the old torch came down. The old torch was glass. It was lit from within. It was a lighthouse. White House. That's like we're going to turn here. You see the statue on the left side. As we turn, if you guys want to take a look to your left, you get a nice picture. You get a full shot of, you know, the famous Manhattan skyline. We see great thing for taking pictures of kind of a panoramic view as we swing around, you know. You can even see the Brooklyn Bridge above the East River as we come about. So anyway, it's a really nice shots.
Quédate ahí, eso.
¿Ah? Quitarse el guante y sacar la cámara.
Well, I just checked this morning. The next available date for the crown, I think it was January.
Bueno, sí.
Wasn't quite a climb. All in all, 358 steps, spiral, narrow, little staircase. But you know what? You reach that crown, there's 25 windows up there looking at over the hall. There's some nice views. And height-wise, the statue itself is 151 feet. Yeah, that stone pedestal, you know, the nice race. Yeah, 100. Also, you know, the base of the statue.
Ahora te lo enseño. Ahora vamos. No, está arriba. Rectangular.
It's also a museum there, but you also need to make a reservation to get into. However, you can pretty much head into that museum pretty much anytime. They're available pretty much every day. But if you do get into that museum, you'll find the old torch on display. Grab your lens, look at the statue too. Back down to the band, but it goes straight over to the center of the Brooklyn Bridge. Postcard left the island, 1997. It's been basically vacant since. But you see the working on the island, it's up to Berlin Sun. It has been for years as a park. They're developing a 30-acre park at the south end of the island. But you can ride bicycles, do some picnic action. Ultimately, it's going to be, you know, a daily, year-round destination for park and recreation. Yeah, it's, you know, concerts and all that stuff.
Kaya kita utilizar.
Never retired it. As far as some years ago, in some location, and then you fire on it. Right now, that town is walking directly about this. And there's two strange men. One more thing about governors. Oh, by the way, take a look over to your left side. There's that Michelle, the Norwegian gem. Yeah, she is straight across the left, leaving the Hudson River right now. This Norwegian gem. And this one here is making its way down to the Caribbean.
Haciendo cuentas en la
Él está assegut en aquella banda, a Brooklyn,
Sí.
i llavors va viure a Brooklyn.
Com s'ha segut? Viu per allà?
No, el personatge
Ah, vale, vale.
i se va queixar de Nova York, se va a Nova York aquí.
Now that ocean line is leaving the Hudson River. Quick peek over to your right side. Look over your right shoulder. There's a gray octagonal building right at the tip of Governor's Island. Looks like a stone monument. It's an air vent for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. Another one of these underwater tunnels, which there are 4 around the island. And they were all flooded during that storm. And this is they pumped out 42 But and also passing on your right side is the Governor's Island ferry. Actually, back over to your left side, a couple of Staten Island ferries here. These are the famous Staten Island ferries. 25-minute ferry ride. They'll get you back and forth between Manhattan and Staten Island. They run 24 hours a day. They're also a free ride. The Staten Island ferry went as high as 50 cents round trip fare. That was way back in 1997. But since then, you can walk right on. There's no charge. The Staten Island ferry is free. And the Circle Line, $34. Liberty helicopter tours out of the Wall Street heliport. Technically, it's Pier 6, but it picked up the nickname the Wall Street heliport, which, by the way, we will be seeing Wall Street here in a moment. In fact, Wall Street's going to open up to us when we get there. We'll look right up the street, get a little glimpse of Trinity Church. There you can see one of those choppers lifting off. Not a bad deal. It's $180 for a 10-minute ride. Not bad. Let's go twice. Quick little story.